Our planet is often called the blue planet, and for a very good reason. More than 70% of its surface is covered by water. Beneath the shimmering surface of the oceans lies a world of incredible mystery and breathtaking beauty. It is a realm so different from our own, filled with creatures of unimaginable shapes and colors. This underwater kingdom has captivated human imagination for centuries, sparking tales of mythical sea monsters and hidden cities of gold. The allure of the unknown, the promise of discovering something entirely new, continues to draw us to the water's edge, peering into the depths and wondering what secrets they hold for us. The moment you dip beneath the waves, you enter a place of profound silence and wonder. The frantic noise of the world above disappears, replaced by a gentle, muffled calm. Sunlight filters down through the water, creating dancing patterns of light and shadow on the seabed below. It is here that life flourishes in ways that seem almost magical. Vast forests of kelp sway gently in the currents, providing shelter for countless animals. Strange and wonderful organisms drift by, each a marvel of evolution. This is not an empty space, it is a bustling, vibrant metropolis teeming with life, a world operating on its own ancient rhythm, waiting patiently to be explored. This fascination with the underwater world is deeply rooted in our own nature. We are, by our very being, explorers and storytellers. The ocean presents the ultimate frontier, a vast and largely uncharted territory right here on our own planet. We have sent people to the moon and robots to Mars, yet there are trenches in our ocean so deep that we have only just begun to glimpse what lives within them. Every dive, every submersible mission brings back new knowledge and reveals species previously unknown to science. This constant stream of discovery reminds us that our world is far more complex and wonderful than we often realize in our daily lives on land. Life on land is governed by gravity and the air we breathe, but in the ocean the rules are entirely different. Here buoyancy is the dominant force, allowing even the most massive creatures like the blue whale to move with an elegance that would be impossible on the ground. Animals have evolved to breathe water, to see in the dim light of the deep, and to withstand immense pressures that would crush any land dweller. It is a world of 3 dimensions, where life can be found from the sunlit surface to the darkest abyss. Understanding this parallel universe is not just a matter of curiosity. It is key to understanding the full story of life on Earth. The most iconic and perhaps most beautiful features of the shallow seas are the coral reefs. These are not plants but vast colonies of tiny animals called polyps. Over thousands of years, these minuscule builders create enormous structures, some so large they can be seen from space. Coral reefs are the bustling cities of the ocean, providing homes and food for a quarter of all marine species. Their intricate branches and crevices offer protection from predators for small fish and invertebrates. The reefs burst with color, from vibrant pinks and oranges to deep purples and blues, creating a visual spectacle that is truly one of nature's greatest works of art. Among the corals, a dizzying array of fish glide and dart through the water. There are the brightly colored clownfish, finding safety among the stinging tentacles of sea anemones. Schools of shimmering silver sardines move as one, a fluid, mesmerizing cloud that confuses predators. Larger fish, like the majestic parrotfish, use their powerful beaks to scrape algae off the coral, playing a vital role in keeping the reef clean and healthy. Each fish has its own unique shape, pattern, and behavior, all perfectly adapted to its specific niche within this complex ecosystem. Their diversity is a testament to the incredible power of evolution to fill every available opportunity. But life here is not limited to fish and corals. Other fascinating creatures make their homes in these underwater gardens. The octopus, a master of disguise, can change its skin color and texture in an instant to blend in perfectly with its surroundings. Sea turtles, ancient mariners of the ocean, gracefully paddle through the water, traveling vast distances to feed and lay their eggs on the same beaches where they were born. Then there are the starfish, or sea stars, which slowly crawl across the seabed, using hundreds of tiny tube feet to move and pry open the shells of their prey. Each animal plays a part in the reef's delicate balance. Beyond the reefs, in the open ocean and the deeper waters, other giants roam. The whale shark, the largest fish in the sea, is a gentle filter feeder, peacefully cruising through the water with its mouth agape to collect tiny plankton. Dolphins, known for their intelligence and playful nature, travel in social groups called pods, communicating with a complex series of clicks and whistles. These larger animals are just as important to the health of the ocean as the smaller ones. They help to circulate nutrients and maintain the balance of marine food webs, connecting different habitats across immense oceanic distances. Their presence is a sign of a healthy, thriving marine environment. Survival in the ocean is a constant challenge that has led to some of the most remarkable adaptations on the planet. To breathe, fish use gills, special organs that extract dissolved oxygen directly from the water as it flows over them. This allows them to stay submerged indefinitely, unlike marine mammals like whales and dolphins, which must regularly surface to breathe air. In the deep sea, where sunlight cannot reach, some creatures have developed the incredible ability to produce their own light through a chemical process called bioluminescence. They use this light to attract prey, find mates, or startle predators in the perpetual darkness of their world. Finding food and avoiding being eaten is the central drama of underwater life. Camouflage is a common strategy. The stonefish, for example, looks so much like a rock on the seabed that it is nearly invisible, allowing it to ambush any unsuspecting prey that swims too close. In contrast, some animals use bright colors to warn predators that they are poisonous, a strategy known as aposematism. The flamboyant lionfish, with its beautiful but venomous spines, is a perfect example. Other creatures like the cleaner shrimp have formed unique partnerships, setting up cleaning stations where they remove parasites from larger fish in exchange for a meal and protection. The immense pressure of the deep ocean presents another significant hurdle for life. For every 10 meters you descend, the pressure increases by 1 atmosphere. Animals that live in these crushing depths have evolved bodies with no air pockets, like swim bladders that would collapse. Their bodies are often gelatinous, composed mostly of water, which is nearly incompressible. This allows them to withstand pressures that would instantly crush a human or even a military submarine. These adaptations enable life to thrive even in the most extreme and seemingly inhospitable environments on our planet, from volcanic vents to the bottom of the deepest trenches. Reproduction in the ocean also takes many fascinating forms. Many fish and invertebrates release millions of eggs and sperm into the water, a process called broadcast spawning. The fertilized eggs drift with the currents as plankton, and only a tiny fraction survive to adulthood. This strategy relies on sheer numbers to ensure the continuation of the species. Other animals, like seahorses, have a more unusual approach. The female deposits her eggs into a special pouch on the male's abdomen, and it is the father who carries the eggs until they hatch. This incredible diversity in survival strategies showcases the endless creativity of nature in solving the fundamental problems of life. To understand this hidden world, scientists use a remarkable array of tools and technologies. Remotely operated vehicles and autonomous underwater vehicles act as our robotic eyes in the deep, sending back high-definition video and collecting samples from places humans cannot safely go. Researchers also tag marine animals like sharks and turtles with satellite transmitters to track their migrations across entire oceans, revealing their secret journeys and behaviors. By studying the DNA of marine organisms, we can uncover their evolutionary history and understand how different populations are connected. Each new piece of data helps us build a more complete picture of life beneath the waves. This research is critically important because our oceans are facing unprecedented threats. Pollution, from plastic waste to chemical runoff, is contaminating marine habitats and harming wildlife. Overfishing has depleted the populations of many important fish species, disrupting the delicate balance of marine food webs, and climate change is causing the oceans to become warmer and more acidic, which leads to coral bleaching, a devastating process where corals expel their colorful algae and turn white, often leading to their death. The health of the oceans is directly linked to the health of our entire planet, and we are now at a critical point where our actions will determine their future. Protecting the ocean is not just a job for scientists and governments, it is a responsibility we all share. Simple actions in our daily lives can make a significant difference. Reducing our use of single-use plastics can help prevent them from ending up in the sea. Making sustainable seafood choices helps to support healthy fish populations and responsible fishing practices. Supporting organizations that work to protect marine habitats and establish marine protected areas, like national parks for the ocean, is another powerful way to contribute. By becoming more conscious of our impact, we can collectively help to turn the tide and safeguard this vital part of our world. The underwater world is a place of infinite wonder, a source of inspiration, and a critical component of our planet's life support system. There is still so much to learn, so much to discover in its vast and mysterious depths. We must continue to explore it with respect and curiosity, but we must also act with urgency to protect it from the threats it faces. By working together to care for our oceans, we ensure that future generations will also have the chance to marvel at the incredible beauty of life beneath the waves. The future of the blue planet is in our hands, and it is a legacy worth protecting.